Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I want to talk to you guys today about something that I think maybe you've heard about or you haven't heard about being blacklisted. And here in the Philippines, being blacklisted here in the Philippines. You can also be blacklisted in other countries. I know for sure you can be blacklisted in Laos, Thailand, and the Philippines. You can get blacklisted, I know for sure, in those countries. But I understand that it can happen in other places. But in Laos, Thailand, and the Philippines, the format and the policy and procedure, I understand, is pretty much the same. Okay? Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you. Okay? I really do. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If you're a subscriber, leave me a comment, hit the thumbs up button, tell me what you think about the content. Okay? Here, we're talking about being blacklisted. Here in the Philippines, you can be blacklisted for a number of things. For example, if you're a foreigner and you're in the Philippines and you participate in political activity, such as protests, demonstrations, campaigning, etc., that has to do with politics, someone can report you and could cause you to become blacklisted because you're not allowed to participate in politics in the Philippines. Okay, for numerous reasons. When I first came here, one of the first warnings I got was if someone is talking about politics, you get up and leave, regardless who it is. If it's people that you know, if you're well acquainted with the people, if they start talking politics, you should get up from the table, from wherever you are with them, and you should excuse yourself. Because conversations in politics in the Philippines can easily turn deadly or vindictive. Okay? So, what does that mean? If you're discussing politics with someone and you present an opposing viewpoint, all a person has to do is pick up the phone and call immigrations and complain about you and what? Your political views. The next time you come into the Philippines, you'll find out that you can't enter. Why? Because you've been blacklisted. That's right. You will not get any type of forewarning, notice, nothing. Only when you come into the country, you will be told that you've been added to the list and you can't enter the country. Okay? So, this is something that happens, and it happens more frequently now because you're getting people coming here and they really are not minding their manners at all. For instance, you can come here, which they are saying is on a rise. Domestic violence in the Philippines used to be like in U.S. back in the 30s and 20s. It was just not. It was never reported. It was never talked about. It was nothing. You know, if a guy beat up his wife or a wife beat up her guy, you know that was just the way it was. But now they're starting to report that, and people are getting arrested. People are going to jail for it. Okay, if you're an expat and you're in a domestic violence situation, yeah, you're going to get arrested and you can be blacklisted. More likely than not, you're going to be blacklisted. Now, there's some other domestic issues that could get you blacklisted. A Filipina can call and report you being abusive, etc. She could say you cheated on her, whatever. It could get you blacklisted. Okay? Now, there is a process that you can go through and amount of money that you can pay to that would get you off of being blacklisted. But let me tell you, everything in the Philippines is on slow motion. Nothing here is in a hurry. Okay? So if you're on the list and you're in the airport, well, duh, might as well get you a ticket back to someplace else. Because who knows when you're going to get off that list. Okay? So, once again, you can get blacklisted just by a Filipino calling and reporting you because maybe she felt like you done her wrong. And the rules, the law in regards to that is really, really vague. So the person taking the complaint, they have their own imagination as to what the boundaries would be that would limit them from blacklisting you. There's no set, do this, do that, you're blacklisted. No. Unbecoming character in the Philippines is very broad, and it's to the officer's interpretation. So if she calls and reports you, you could get put on the list. Okay? So remember that. Then there's some other things, okay? Now, there are some black men who are vlogging. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I consider them scum. I really do. I consider them scum because they're bringing here to the Philippines and to Thailand, they're bringing the slummiest, the scummiest mentality that you can find amongst the black people. They're bringing that mentality and they're broadcasting it across the internet. They're vlogging it all day and all night long. It's like this nigga don't never sleep. All he does is propagate negative attitudes. The scum of the earth type attitudes. Now, you can get on the internet and you can say negative stuff about people. You can say negative stuff about Thai women. You can say negative stuff about Filipinas. And you can talk about them in a derogatory way. And when you come to immigrations to enter in the Philippines, and you're going to find that you've been blacklisted because all those Filipinos and expats who hear you talking, they've called and complained about you. And so when you come to get in the country, you're going to be blacklisted. You won't be able to get in. Oh, of course, they're going to go through, they're going to look at the videos. They're going to look at the videos. Because it's easy. All they got to do is give the person's YouTube channel, and they're going to go and they're going to look at them. And when they look at the videos, if they declare them to be unbecoming the character of someone that they want in the Philippines, Jack, you're going on the list. So be careful what you say. Okay? When you're making vlogs, when you're putting stuff on your Facebook or your YouTube channel, and especially what you say about Filipinas and Filipinos. Okay? Be careful what you say. Be careful the type of imagery that you present them in. If you present them in an imagery that's negative, and what's negative? YouTube has determined that videoing the girls on Walking Street, they won't show it anymore. Why? because the Philippines has complained that that's negative image. And in case you don't know, Walking Street in Angeles City is very famous for red light district. Okay, very famous district, red light district. Lady boys, girls, everything you can think of is on Walking Street. Okay, so YouTube, they limits what they show in regards to Walking Street, and the Philippines find it, if you're vlogging that type of stuff, they find it unbecoming. Okay, so know that if you're making a YouTube channel and you're basing it on the low life, the under life, the red district areas, then you're more than likely you're going to be blacklisted from the Philippines because you're presenting a negative image to the Philippines. And I encourage everyone, don't participate in those things. Don't give those guys no gas. Why? Because it presents a bad image of this country. And if you're planning to come here, you don't want to attract that bad element here in the Philippines. So yeah, you can be blacklisted. There's a number of reasons that you can become blacklisted, and it's really simple to do. So be careful, you know. And one of the main ways to not be blacklisted, number one, and which is number one for everything I think in the Philippines, mind your own damn business. If somebody else is doing something this time, mind your own business. Mind your business. No, nobody don't need you to broadcast other people's business. And they got Channel 19 News for that. Now, if you're a news reporter, you ain't got to worry about it. But if you just gossiping, creating mischief, slandering, backbiting, hating on people, well, no. You go get blacklisted. Now, if you got your thing set up as a news channel and you reporting the news, well, you better find out if you can report the news like that here in the Philippines. Because there's some TV stations that was totally taken off the air because of the things that they showed. Okay? So, I just want to give you guys a heads up, make you aware of the fact that there is a such thing as being blacklisted. And it's real. It happens. It's real. Okay? Be careful. Number one, mind your business. Number two, which is almost equally as important, it should be 1A. Don't say nothing bad or negative about the Filipino, about the Philippines, and about the Filipino. Now, I'm sure you say, okay, well, big man, you talk about red flags, you talk about this, that, and the third, okay? I talk about them not in a negative sense. I talk about them in a sense that this is something that has happened in the past, and this has been the results of this action, okay? So, and I also indicate that it's not just here in the Philippines that this type of action happens. It happens all over the world. A red flag here is a red flag anywhere. Okay? It's not specifically pertaining to the Filipino or the Philippines. So yeah, you have to be conscious in regards to presenting the people in a negative image across the airwaves. You need to present them in a positive image, in a true image, in a real life image that's not a negative image. Okay? So be careful. And any site you see that the people are portraying the Filipinos, if you see them doing it to the Thai people, no, that's something you shouldn't be watching. You shouldn't be watching that kind of stuff. I know everybody's grown, but I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to lead to you having any success, anything positive. Okay? So, once again, if you're a subscriber, know that I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, know that I need you to subscribe. I'm trying to get monetized. I need subscribers and I need watch hours. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you guys because you guys have been going back watching my old videos because you're new, you're just seeing me, and you're watching my old videos like crazy. And I appreciate you. I want you to know I appreciate you. Okay? And I've gotten so many thumbs up comments about the content. So I'm going to keep producing the content. I'm going to keep producing videos showing you places here in the province. And I hope you guys like that. If that's what you like, let me know. If there's something else you want to see, let me know. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to interview some people, and God willing, I'm going to interview some people that's in the working class, that's the oldest profession in the world. I'm going to try to get some interviews with those people and let you know how they're existing and what kind of people they really are, because let's take, for instance, working girls in the U.S. Most of them runaways, drug addicts, mental problems, etc., etc. I think you're going to find it's a different story here. You're going to find it's a different story. So I want to try to present that story. I want to try to present that side of the Philippines. And if I can get some good interviews, I'm going to show you. Okay? But once again, remember, if you get an opportunity to help somebody, take it. Because truly, when you help other people, you're helping yourself. And last but not least, know that I appreciate you. God bless and take care.